Go ahead, Mark.
Okay, awesome. Congratulations, Mark Sheldon from MLB.com. What did it mean to be taken by the Reds at number 12, and was this what you were expecting to end up?
Oh, it was an unbelievable experience. I honestly didn't know I was going to end up, and super, super excited. And honestly, just excited to get back out on the field, and now we're a Reds uniform. So, really, really pumped.
Go ahead, Trent.
It's a weird year for everybody, but how do you feel that what have you been doing with your time when you haven't been able to play games and kind of trying to keep in shape and do everything you can here?
Yeah. A lot of indoor stuff, a lot of indoor facilities. I've been getting my work in, a lot of batting practice, get my body right in the weight room. And now that the weather's been breaking, I've been able to go out, hit on the field. Of course, there's been no games, but just been staying in shape. Very happy where my body is right now, and I'm very happy with myself right now, body-wise.
Back now, how big were those things like the showcases you did at Wrigley Field and some of the things you got to do now that you didn't get to have a real senior season?
Yeah, it was it was a blast. The biggest thing I took out of them is how much I learned from all the coaches, the players, and just how much fun, all the boys, being around the boys, and the competition, and just being around all those people, man. They're great people. Awesome experience, though.
Did you have any college offers?
I did. Back in the recruiting process, there was a lot. I narrowed it down. I committed to state. I was on the Vanderbilt and LSU. Those were the three: Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, and LSU.
There was a lot of talk about the swing changes and those kind of deals. Have you kind of been able to find where you want to be with your swing, or is that even more difficult when you're not facing real, actual competitive pitching?
No, I mean, it was actually a crazy story. The biggest thing was just trying to simplify it and just find the barrel. I like to think I have fast hands, so I just wanted to be in the best position to find the barrel. And this summer, I was very happy with what happened. And over this whole pandemic, that's what we've been working on, and just keep simplifying it. And and right now, honestly, I feel like it's better than it was this summer. So I'm very happy with that, and just continue to keep working on that.
Austin, I read that your favorite player is Ken Griffey Jr. Is that true?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Still watch him on YouTube to this day.
Obviously, a big connection to Cincinnati with Ken Griffey Jr. What do you like about him? What do you like about his swing?
Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so effortless. That's one thing that, back at home, so we talk about is effortless power. And it was just so pretty and effortless, it was so simple. Just the way he played a game, he had fun, he played hard, played the game the right way. And look at him as a husband now, a father. He's a great guy. He's a great role model to look up to. And, he's just a great person to look up to.
Austin, you said you didn't really have an idea maybe where you would go. A lot of mock drafts had you going to the Reds. Did you know at least that they really liked you a lot? Did you have an inkling that this might be where you would end up?
There was definitely an idea. I put down at East Coast Pro, one of the tournaments we did this summer, one of the showcases. I was actually on the Reds team, so I got to spend a lot of time with some of the scouts there, and had a really good time. Had a blast actually playing down there, and get to hang out with those guys as well.
Austin, the first player that ESPN compared you to after you got drafted was Mike Trout with your exit velocity. No pressure.
Yeah, that was I thought that was pretty cool. Got a lot of work to do if I want to put up numbers like him, but that's something I'll definitely be striving for.
Austin, what was your initial reaction when everything happened this spring and your season got cut short? Just thinking, you don't get a senior year to play.
Yeah. It was kind of disappointing. Kind of felt really bad for the seniors that we're never going to play baseball again. This year we're going to be really good, and we're honestly going to be in a conversation for the state championship. So it was definitely disappointing. And for me, I just wanted to keep getting my work in, and just keep trying to be the best player, best athlete I could be for those guys, for the people that can't play. I'm real big on that, but it was devastating, honestly.
Were you able to have a virtual graduation ceremony or anything like that, or how did you kind of wrap up your senior year, both online school and in celebration?
Yeah, so it was really nice. We all got in the gym. They took like 5 families, 5 kids at a time. They all called us and got our picture and our cap and gown, and they did it really nice as best as they can. I know PA's been starting to open back up with everything, so it was really nice. They did a really good job.
What were you able to do tonight? What did you how did you kind of watch and take all this in?
Yeah, I'm just in my living room right now. I had a couple of family members, a couple of friends. Just kind of hung out, kept it kind of small, and it was an awesome moment, man. It was something you work for, and for me, it's just a start, and I'm ready to get out there and prove what I can do.
Austin, you made a decision not to talk to the media anytime recently of, no interviews. What was the reason for that? And you're here talking tonight. Are you back in talk mode now?
Yeah, I mean, as things go out, it'll definitely start to open up. Just for me, I just like to focus on me. I really don't like to, I just like to focus on myself. You see a lot of the mock drafts. You see, a lot of speculation. I just tried to stay away from a lot of that, and I just want to get my head in that and worry about that, because at the end of the day, you didn't know what's going to happen. For me, that was the best way. I kept my mind straight and let me keep getting my work in.
Austin, when everything started happening this spring, did it concern you that it might impact the way that you were both recruited by colleges and evaluated by pro scouts and things like that, by the fact that you just were not going to have really a season at all?
It was definitely something that is different. It's different. That's the big word. Everything's so different. Man, I really didn't let that bother me. I know what I did this summer. I know what I can do. I just kind of go out there and listen to God's plan. That's a big thing for me. I just want to listen to God's plan, and whatever happened, I'm extremely happy right now. But I was just, confident in myself, confident in my abilities.
Austin, there's always a lot of talk about, northern players not getting the same amount of opportunities as guys from the South. But you're the third Western Pennsylvania player in the last 5 years to go in the top 15 picks. Was there somebody that you looked at or part of the process that you're like, okay, this is what I have to do to get myself noticed, or these are the opportunities that I need to make for myself? How did you kind of take that approach as a guy that maybe doesn't have as many opportunities as some of the other players in this draft class?
Yeah, I just want to go out there, have fun. I know my abilities. I always try to be the best, to go against the best. And, over the past couple of summers, I got to go out there and compete, and I'm just kind of show off my skills, Anytime you're on the baseball field, you're trying to be the best. But for me, I just go out there, have fun, show my abilities, and anytime being around the best competition, man, it's a great feeling. I'm a very big competitor, so being around that only makes me push myself even more. So, just over the last couple of summers, been around a lot of great players.
Austin, have you ever been to Cincinnati or Great American Ballpark?
I can't say, but I watch a lot of games of there, and I'm excited to hit on there. Honestly, I want to get a couple of swings and see if I can put a couple balls out.
Is your family pretty excited that you were drafted by a team that's relatively close to home?
Oh, absolutely. We're all ecstatic, and we're all very happy and very appreciative.
Are you all Pirates fans?
Yeah, everything here, but being against them in the same division, I think that'd be pretty cool playing against them. And, coming out with a win, beating them a couple of times.
Austin, if someone hasn't seen you play, and maybe this is just your swing, but how would you describe your game?
No, I'm a guy that just go out there and plays hard every single pitch, every single game. I like to be known as down the road. I want to be a Hall of Famer, but I want to be known as a guy that played the game the right way and played the game hard. I like to say the rest takes care of itself, but I definitely love to hit. Hitting is definitely a big part of my game. It's my favorite thing to do, but just more of like the mentality side of it, and how I can handle the game and how I go and play hard.
How would you evaluate your defense?
Oh yeah, take a lot of pride in defense. Being an outfielder, we're always told to hit our cuts, but take good angles to the ball. But yeah, going out there, I like to think I have a very strong arm. Take good routes to the baseball, good jumps. I always can work on that, but I love being out there, and it's the best position on the field. So.
Austin, you were listed at 6 foot 190 in the draft previews. Now I see it 6'1", 205, and you're every bit of that. You talked about working on your body. What particularly were you working on? What inspired you to, and what do you want to get better at?
Yeah, honestly, I say every aspect of the game, but we've been working on a lot of quick twitch, being really explosive, especially in the swing, especially in the jumps in the outfield. He's still very fast, even though I put on a little bit of weight and put it in the right places. A big thing we did is over this whole quarantine is flexibility. We incorporated a lot more stretching. And yeah, we're very happy. Continue to keep working on it, keep getting stronger. And just keep working on that quick twitch stuff.
I got anything else?
Have you had a chance to meet Sean Casey, being from Western Pennsylvania?
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, he's a guy that brings a lot of energy. That's for sure. I was down there he's my coach down at the Under Armour All-American game, and it was a blast just being around him, seeing his energy, and just so positive. It was honestly a blast just being around him.
Austin, if you're not playing baseball, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm in the weight room. I'm in the batting cage. That's the thing with me. Everybody will ask, what's your favorite hobby? It's going, man, I just like taking BP. I go in there and release my stress. And, baseball's been my life. So anything that evolves around the baseball game, that's what I'm always usually doing. So.
Were you born and raised in Western Pennsylvania your whole life?
Yeah. So I was born downtown Pittsburgh. Then we moved out. Yes, sir. We moved out here. So yeah, I'm born downtown Pittsburgh. Yep.
Austin, thank